Hello and welcome back to the Adventure with the Boys 5th edition Real Play Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Jared Slate. Last time, the boys finished their business in Aquis and then stopped at a roadside tavern. Little did they know that Esmeralda had something to say. Now a night has passed them by and they are ready to continue on their journey. We are starting off with Musk just waking up and coming out of his room, and the three of you are holding the pommel of Dean's sword in the hallway as you have just come out of the dream sequence. And it is early morning.
Morning, guy.
Morning.
What's going on?
Oh, hi.
We make a secret pact never to talk about this again.
Okay. You guys and your secrets. Bet they're planning a surprise party for me.
Well, he should probably know if he's going to be traveling with us. Like it or not, he's involved now. Well,
Poor Musk.
Musk, we've learned a bit more about our sword friend here.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Friend.
The quickest, path to a boiling lava pit.
Attaboy, Musk.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but no, I've actually entered into a pact with Esmeralda. That,
It's got a name. I'm not disappointed.
Yes.
That sounds great.
And she was originally a very giant purple horned scary lady. We went to some other dimension or something, and long story short, she has been imprisoned in this sword by a certain very strong, terrifying dragon god.
So why does she eat people?
Excellent question,
That's
Musk.
a good question.
I'm dying to know myself.
We are working on that. I can fix her.
Oh god.
That's what they all say.
Out of character, maybe Musk should have been there.
Oh god, that's the absolute best question.
We got to see Peter again, though.
Well,
Wait.
He didn't talk. He was dead, but we saw him.
I am suddenly more uncomfortable about this sword again.
I'm gonna take the sword out of the floor and sheath it. Breakfast, anybody?
Yeah. Let's
Lead the way, sleeves.
let's eat.
All right. So I guess we'll head downstairs. We'll get some food at the bar.
yeah, so you guys head downstairs, and there's quite a few people in there, just random travelers and merchants and whatnot, about to start their day. You see the fat old innkeeper. She is running around. She's got her hair up in a bun. She sees you and says, "Oh, you're the boys that came in late last night. What can I get for you?"
Got any eggs or some lamb or something?
Oh, yes, let me see what they can whip up. Any drinks for your morning?
I'll just take some water. I'll start slow
Water's
today.
good.
I'll
All right.
pull out my own Griffin whiskey and sip on that a little.
Whiskey for breakfast.
So she trundles off and comes back with a big serving platter with 4 plates on it. And she hands you guys each a plate. There's some meat on it. You don't really know what it is. It's sausage form-ish. It's kind of oozing out both ends of the sausage, but there's some scrambled eggs and some toast. Says, this is all we have for breakfast, but I think you'll enjoy it.
All right. Well, can't hurt to try something new. Thank you.
That'll be
So,
3 gold from each of you, but you can pay up whenever you want.
I'll go ahead and give her the 3 gold.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so she takes up the coins and hobbles off, doing her barkeep thing. Whatever innkeepers do, I don't know.
Well, I guess we just need to get on the road to Dewgrove today. How
Yep.
big is this town that we're in? Is it just is it like just an inn on the side of the road, or
Yeah, it's literally just an inn. It is the Weary Wayfarer,
okay?
and it's just a stop along the way to Dewgrove because it's kind of a long way.
Oh, I'll say in Draconic. Floki, what happened to that bottle?
I'll respond in kind. What bottle?
You know what bottle I'm talking about.
I look at the bottle in my hand.
The one that we tried using on the gin.
Ah, that bottle. The flask.
Ah, forgive me.
Jared, do I have that on my possession or is it still in the way?
I'm gonna say you have it on you because you're a sneaky little fellow like that.
Very fair. Not quite sure. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
If I find it, can I keep it?
I don't see why not. It's
Okay, I
come in
have it.
handy before.
Oh look, I found it under the table.
Wow, it was right here.
You know, Musk, one day we're going to be a part of their conversations.
Yeah, it's on my to-do list to learn how to speak big ol' scaly lizard.
Can either of you speak Elvish or Celestial?
Yes, I can
nope.
speak Elvish.
I can speak primordial.
All right,
But yeah,
well,
pat my pocket.
you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
I leave my food like barely touched.
Wow,
And the 3
rude.
gold next to it.
So you guys head out, get your horses, Silver and Aggro, in your carriage. You start heading down the road, and it gets pretty cloudy pretty quick. It's like very dark clouds. It looks like it's going to rain, but it never does. The wind picks up a bit.
Musk, what's the weather gonna be like?
I don't know what's the weather gonna be like.
Do you remember what happened last time you checked?
I do actually. But can I check again to see if the same thing happens? Like
Same thing
the
happens.
randomness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every few seconds that you're listening to the wind, you get a different reading.
Yeah, guys, I something weird's going on up ahead. I
Interesting.
can't really tell. It keeps changing.
Changing?
That bodes well.
Yeah. First it's sunny, then it's gonna be stormy, then it's gonna snow, and then it's gonna be sunny again, and then it's gonna rain.
You sure you slept all right last night?
I slept like a baby.
All
I think he's the
right.
only one that had a good night out of all of us.
Yeah, fair enough.
So as
Then
you
we ride
guys
on.
progress down the road, you eventually start seeing Dewgrove in the distance. So
Aw, I like the river.
tiny compared.
yeah, Dewgrove is a
to Ocean
relatively
Call.
small town compared to the other like large towns you've seen. It's still bigger than like the town of Hinderstap or the town of Oxpost, like those small side towns you've seen. They've just been kind of like little villages. The bigger towns that are actually marked on the map are a lot bigger, but this is more of just like a farming town, but on a large scale. So you can see all the lines on the map are farms. So you're coming in from the road, and as you start to get closer to town, you see that the clouds part around the town to like it's a perfect circle in the sky where the sun is coming down, shining on the town, shining on the farms. Um, as you start to approach the first couple farmhouses, you see a man in like purple robes with like your generic purple wizard hat, basically crucified on the roadside. And there's a sign at his feet that says, "We don't want your lies, Mayor Clement." and Mayor Clement was the person in charge of the capital city.
Can I reach the body?
Yes.
Can I untie it?
It's
Musk.
Musk, what are you doing?
yeah, that's up to your party if you can take that corpse down. It should
You
also be
guys-
noted that in this town, you guys do not get the +1 charisma bonus that is typical of Oceanus towns.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm concerned. Do they hate wizards or do they hate politicians?
Do they hate goblins? I mean, I guess we'll find out.
So are you trying to take the body down, or are you giving up on that?
Yeah. You mind giving me a hand?
But why do you want to do this?
I mean, why would you want to leave it up there?
I'd like to make a decent first impression with these people.
And marching up to their gate, essentially, and ravaging through a corpse.
I mean, I'm simply bringing it down
You gonna bury it?
in a sense.
Floki, what's your
I
take on
say-
this?
Well, it is kind of disrespectful, but they did put him up there with anger intended, so they'd probably be angry at us if we took it down. However, I think we should let Musk do this if he pays me 10 gold.
Well, Musk.
That's all it takes for you to help me. Sure, Floki. Here, have some 10 gold.
I said I wouldn't get in your way. I didn't say I'd help you.
Well, can you help me? I'll give you 15 gold.
Make it 20.
Okay.
Already asleep. Let's go on ahead.
Ugh.
We'll
Yeah, come on, Gar.
All right,
The
You
way.
guys
I'm
have
gonna-
fun.
I'm gonna help him bring the body down and add 20 gold.
Alright, so you get the body down. Gar and Sleeves kind of walk on a little bit. What are you doing with the body?
I'm going to cast repose. Actually,
Now
hold
that
on,
the
what
body's
is-
down, I would like to walk away, by the way.
Okay.
Just
Get
like,
me away
body
from
down,
here.
see ya.
Oh, where is it?
That's the one that keeps it fresh for like 10 days, right?
Yeah, gentle repose.
So the body
So it-
is like partially decomposed because it's been crucified for a while.
I just need a corpse or a pile of bones for animate dead.
Okay.
It's just, yeah. So it doesn't really have to be a full. Just has to represent a corpse.
That's fine. Yeah. Alright, so you have this body. It's not going to decompose anymore for 10 days. You're like,
There we go.
you're just going to like drag it behind you while you run to catch up to the cart?
No, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Oh,
Hide it in a bush.
Just hide it in a bush. Yeah.
okay. So
Oh,
you
boy.
run back to the cart, catch up with them and everything. As you guys approach the line where the sunlight is coming through the clouds, you step through and the whole world kind of shimmers. And basically the weather inverts itself. So behind you, everything is bright and sunny. But now in this town, it is torrential downpouring and there is like thunder and lightning. And you
Is
can
there a
see.
roof on our cart?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can see behind you, like there's a definitive line where the rain just stops. And
Just like in Florida.
Yes.
yeah, so you basically entered Florida.
Ew, we have to leave.
And just like
man.
Florida, as you get into the town and like start passing buildings, all the people are wandering around like super dejectedly. Like they all seem like it's the end of the world and they just don't care. Like they're all so apathetic. They're moving around sluggishly. They're doing their chores with like half a heart. They seem sort of like zombies, but not undead.
Well, I'm gonna pause at the entrance to the town and just kind of go like back and forth across the line.
Yeah, you
Any of you guys know anything about this?
I'm staying in the cart so I don't get wet.
It's beyond me, sleeves.
Musk? Is this some kind of druid work?
I don't know. Is it? Can I?
you want to check the weather inside?
Yeah. Can I check the weather inside? I wanna.
It's raining.
You get the sense that there is a hurricane like about to happen.
Good.
Oh boy. Yeah. This definitely doesn't feel like a natural weather pattern.
Jared, is there a person nearby that I can talk to?
Yeah, there's a guy. He's scooping up horse poop, but he's just like kind of poking the ground with his shovel. He's not really getting anywhere with it.
This is sad. I don't like this place.
Please,
I'm-
these people are miserable. Feed them to your sword.
Gladly. Shing! No. I'm gonna go talk to Horse Poop Man and just excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Who?
Uh hey, we're not from around here. We're just wondering if this is normal for this place. The weather, I mean.
What's normal anymore? I mean, I guess.
Um okay. Well, can you tell my friends and I where the nearest and or best tavern is?
He kind of stares at you for a few minutes and then just like points down the road, but like he barely even lifts his arm and hand. He just kind of like floppy arm motions in a direction.
Oh, well, uh, thank you and keep up the good work. And I'll jump back on the cart.
He just lays down in the mud.
Something is very wrong here.
Looks
You never
like
know.
a
It could
serval
just
to
be
me.
that guy.
I suppose so.
But you head down the road kind of in the direction he pointed and pass a bunch of the farms and stuff on the left and kind of head into the main thoroughfare of town. And the first uh, couple buildings you come across are like some shops, and there's a big inn right across the street from them.
Is anyone acknowledging our presence? Like this horse and cart going through town, any people walking around, do they even look at us?
So most of the people are just kind of preoccupied doing their own thing, which is not a whole lot. Anything they're
Horse
doing
poop.
is very like, yeah, scooping up horse poop. Uh, so they're not really getting much done. They're just kind of going through the motions. You see a couple guards, but they're mean mugging it. They're giving you the stink eye. Like they're just glaring at you.
Hmm. Okay.
I don't think visitors are well liked here.
I don't think anybody's well liked here.
Yeah, Gar, you're a good man. But they may be the only ones who have answers for us.
Hmm.
Uh, do you guys
Gar
want to
was
try
a
to
soldier.
find? Do you guys want to try
Gar
to
should
find a
talk to him.
tavern first, or should we speak to these fine gentlemen?
I vote Gar speaks to them.
Why me?
You're their people.
What is that supposed to mean?
Is this not your kingdom?
My kingdom is a very small patch of swamp.
You know, shine some of that war hero business.
I'd rather not. We're out of the capital. I left that behind.
Floki, how about you try to go over there and charm these fine gentlemen?
I would rather not. Because it's raining out.
I don't want to get wet.
Precise.
Well, I'll hop
Sleeves,
out.
I'll accompany you. I can, help you out if you get a little tongue twisted.
All right. Hey, Musk, let's go.
So you walk up to the guards, and they're just they're giving you the stink eye. They're glaring at you. They don't look too happy to see you. There's a
Hello
half
there.
orc and an elf, and they're both wearing like full plate armor. As you approach them, say, "Yeah, what you want?" And the guy next to him kind of chuckles. He's like, "Yeah, no, no."
Yeah, hello, gentlemen. Um, I'm sure you are aware that we are not from around here.
Yeah, you look like dirty outsiders.
Okay. Well, we were just curious about your unusual weather here.
The
Yeah,
only
why is
thing
everyone so
unusual
down
is you idiots. All outsiders are supposed to report to the mayor.
And
Well,
where is he?
Straight ahead, straight down the road, in the middle of South District.
Well, Musk, you got anything you'd like to ask?
no, I mean they seem to be pretty straightforward and helpful. Thank you, officers of the law.
All right, gentlemen, as you were.
Sounds like we got some ass kisses here. As he says that, like 4 more guards step out from the alleyway.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna do something, but now I'm not.
I
You
drew
were
it.
gonna billow your cape?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my cloak of billowing as I walk away.
I druid craft the smell of skunk around the guards as we walk away.
Roll initiative.
They don't know where this faint odor came from.
So yeah, you waft some skunk stink to them, and they all just kind of like pinch their noses in disgust and like, screw those guys, they're not worth our time, and like they kind of skulk back into the alleyway.
So we'll
How'd it
get back on
go?
the cart. Evidently, we
well-
have to go see the mayor, so we get to meet even more friendly faces.
I mean,
Joy.
that sounds very, I don't know, weird to send all newcomers to the mayor. I don't know.
True.
Maybe this is a
Because we're
trap.
famous.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah, I didn't like those guards.
Oh, you guys want to stop at the Dew Tap first, or head immediately to the mayor's office? I don't think we're
mean,
gonna get much info out of people here.
yeah, maybe we should stop at the what is this, the dew tap.
Yeah, so the
Did a
inn
drink
that's like
before we're.
right up the street is the Dew Tap.
Yeah, I'm down. We could probably set up our room and board because I bet we're gonna be here for a bit.
I
Well,
see,
we should probably
guys.
find a place to leave the horses.
Ah,
Is there a place nearby for that?
The Dew Tap has a stables attached to it.
Oh, convenient. All right.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Right, so yeah, you
Wander right
guys, you pull up, you hit your horse, and you go on inside the Dew Tap. There's a skinny barkeeper going around doing his stuff. He's got a hook nose, lots of long, greasy hair. He looks at you guys and says, welcome to the Dew Tap. I'm Kevin. What can I do for you?
Hey,
Have
you
you
charge anything for keeping the horses outside?
horses? You must be outsiders. Have you seen the mayor?
Not yet, but we are on our way.
Then I
see the
can't
guy
help
tied up
you.
outside?
No visitors without the mayor's approval.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
You heard the man. Let's leave.
I'm pretty sure he can answer our simple question.
I look at him. I don't think he can.
Them's the rules. We don't take to outsiders. The mayor has to approve all outsiders before they can stay in town.
All right, let's not waste our time anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, alright. Straight to the mayor's office.
Yep, to the mayor's.
Alright, so you guys continue on down the street, and you reach the center of town, and you can see there is a very large manor in the middle of town, and the clouds kind of come to a spiral above his house. It looks like there's a tornado about to form above his house, but it's just constantly like that.
Hmm.
Wait
Well,
a
this
minute.
looks
Oh,
inviting.
I just remembered something. Okay. Hey guys, aren't we supposed to is there anybody within earshot?
Uh, sort of, but they're not really paying attention to anything. One guy is
Uh,
actually just like cranking a well bucket up and then like letting go and it drops and then he cranks it back up and just lets it drop. So they're not really like doing anything.
You want a team huddle, Musk?
yeah, huddle up guys. Weren't we supposed to kill the mayor? And isn't he the guy that's suspected of stealing another one of those stones?
Yep.
I had an instant epiphany. when
Was
I
it
saw
this mayor or the mayor that was strung up outside?
Oh, I definitely think it's the spooky mayor with the spooky clouds
And the guy strung up
spiraling.
outside wasn't a
Was not the mayor.
That wasn't a mayor. Wasn't he just a farmer?
He was just an example.
Yeah.
Well, we
Wow.
should find out
Guys,
if he really
I
has
think
a
I know why
stone.
they're sending people to the mayor.
So
to
I
try
should know as you guys approach the town square, your bracers kind of tighten a little.
Yeah, okay. My suspicions seem to be right
Well
there.
founded. All
All
right.
this
Well,
rain made my bracer shrink.
Sure, Floki. Yeah, you got some good thinking skills.
I
Intelligence
got
of
mine
4.
Intelligence of 13. Oh, I guess Musk is a pretty smart boy. Huh.
He's smart, he's just naive.
Yeah. But his wisdom is so
Dumb.
fucking okay.
My wisdom is also dumb.
My wisdom is dumb.
You're a charisma character though, right?
Yes.
Good.
So how do we want to take this?
Well, we could go, I guess, do one of two ways. We could I could strike the house with a lightning bolt. Or we could go in there, ask nicely for him to let us kill him.
Or I could set his house on fire as well.
I mean,
But it is raining.
We got some options. Well,
Or we could just go in and maybe make some money.
Hey,
Nice.
Esmeralda.
Oh no.
Don't talk to it.
Yes, sleeves. What can I do for you?
Don't take this question as a guarantee, but how are you feeling? Are you hungry?
No, I'm strangely not hungry, but
Interesting.
sense a power from nearby.
Yeah, we think there's a stone in here. We're
Stone.
probably going to need your help.
Its power is so familiar to me.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
say why, but I can feel it. I can sense its power.
All right. Well, like I said, just be ready. Probably need you.
You kind
yeah,
of
fancy sword that eats people. Okay, good.
the as you put the sword away, you feel the like ring brand on your finger kind of warm up a little bit.
Okay, is it like a loving warm, or is it a, ooh, no, I don't like this, it's hot?
It's a loving warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of like put it on your face. You're like, ooh.
Ooh, I got a girlfriend, and she's made of metal,
All right, so
and a murderer.
we all have our foibles. Oh boy. All right, so you guys are currently just parked out in the middle of the town square, deliberating, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have left the
We should
horses
just-
back at the dew tap, or is there another?
They wouldn't let us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
He wouldn't let us, but we still did it. Like we did it before we talked to him.
Yeah, I mean, you could have left him there. No one's really gonna say anything. They probably won't be like
yeah.
well taken care of, but
Well,
We have
hopefully
left
we'll-
them on the side of the road before, so
They almost got
Think that's
sold. I don't want to lose aggro. Silver, maybe. All right, so we'll leave him at the dew tap, and we are out front of the mayor's office. So do we want to
I
go
vote
in?
talking. to
So we
him.
just want to walk in the front door and say, "Hey, we don't belong here."
Or, if we're afraid it's a trap, I can go in and talk to him, and if I'm not back in a half an hour, you guys can kill everyone. And rescue me, of course.
Well, again, that
it's not the worst idea.
I mean, I really don't want to use any of you guys as bait.
Musk says, "That's my job, my name."
God damn it. I mean, sure, I don't mind throwing myself in the the line of danger for you guys. I just don't want any one of you doing that without all of us.
Well, how about the two of you go? Gar and I can stay outside.
I mean, eventually we're gonna have to go in as well.
That is true. If
That's
things
true.
go well, it'll be kind of suspicious. Oh, hey, we have two friends that were waiting outside, just in case.
We do have to all talk to him anyway.
Yeah, we might as well just go in,
Hmm.
be ready for a fight. All right, so I guess we all go inside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this to go down.
Alright,
Either
so
way,
yeah,
I'm ready.
you stroll on up to the mayor's house, and the wind kind of picks up. The rain is absolutely pouring, like it's torrential downpour, buckets and buckets of water just coming down. And you get up to the mayor's house, and the front door is actually slightly ajar.
Interesting.
I will push it open slowly.
Right.
Hello?
So you open the door and look inside, and it's a very large manor house. You walk in the main hallway, and the place is very run down. There's holes in the floor, there's like moss and dirt covering everything. Like it's a complete like crap hole, and you can't imagine anyone living there. In front of you is a stuffed chimera, but it's like so old and falling apart. It's actually like missing patches of fur, and like the tail is missing and one of the horns is broken off. And you can see someone shuffling around farther in the room, just kind of mumbling to himself.
Floki, you want to do the talking?
Sure. I will slowly approach him while also beckoning him to just be like, hello, we're here. It's us.
Get used to it.
So as you get closer to him and you kind of start like calling out to him, he doesn't respond, but he's still mumbling to himself, but you can kind of hear what he's saying now. So he is mumbling to himself, flesh so fine to tear, to gnash the skin, skin to strip, to plate, so nice to plate the strips, so nice, so red the drops that fall, blood so red, so sweet, screams, pretty screams, singing screams, scream your songs, sing your screams. And he just kind of is going on and on like that over and over again.
Hmm. Does he look like he's anyone of important?
Yeah, so he's actually wearing like very nice clothes, and he has like a mayoral sash around him, but all of his clothes look pretty torn up and like his hat is falling apart, and you can see he's got missing clumps of hair through like the holes in his hat. And he's just kind of like rubbing his arms and walking around in circles.
I just imagine Floki like went up to talk to him, and I'm back there like, Floki, what did he say?
Hush. Are you the mayor?
So as you shout this out to him, he kind of stops and stares. Says, "No, no, who are you? What are you doing here?" Ah! He like fetal positions on the ground.
All right, Musk, you're good to go.
Okay.
Do what you came to do. Step aside.
I'm gonna go up to the guy and I'm gonna attempt to cast dispel magic on him.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna attempt to stab him.
I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
So you cast dispel magic on him, and he looks up at you, and his eyes are like glazed over, but then they kind of clear up a bit, and he goes like wide-eyed staring at you. He goes, ah! And he falls back on his butt, and he says, who? What's happening? Where am I? What is this place?
Are you okay?
No, you're endangered. You can't stay here. He'll find you.
Who's he?
I don't know what he is, but he I'm the mayor. I'm Mayor Hector, and I've been under his control.
How long?
I don't know. What year is it?
It's 804 IE.
804? Oh my God! It's been over 10 years. I and then his words cut off and his eyes kind of glaze over again.
Oh.
And he starts shouting and babbling to himself, and he runs off towards the back and up the stairs. Once they reached the town of Dewgrove, the boys were greeted with a strange town with odd weather patterns and downtrodden people. Of course, they will do the heroic thing and save the town, right? As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Jared Slate, and our intro and outro music is If I Had a Chicken by Kevin MacLeod. Thank you all for listening, and see you next time.